You wake up, and you already feel tired. Not physically, but mentally. Like something is already taking energy from you before your day even starts. And you don't really question it. You just accept it. But let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt clear? Not distracted, not overwhelmed, not jumping from one thing to another. Just clear. Because what's draining you is not your work, not your responsibilities, not even your problems. It's something much quieter than that. Something you do every single day and without noticing. It starts small. You open your phone just for a second. One video turns into 10. 10 turn into an hour. And it doesn't feel like effort. So your brain thinks it's rest, but it's not, because while you're scrolling, your mind is working nonstop. Comparing, processing, reacting, absorbing noise, and none of it is yours. So when you finally stop, you don't feel relaxed. You feel empty. And then it continues. You try to focus, but your mind keeps jumping. You sit to do something important, and suddenly, everything feels heavy, not because it's hard, but because your mind is already full. Full of things you didn't choose, thoughts that aren't yours, expectations you absorbed, noise that never stopped. And here's the part most people miss. You don't feel drained because you did too much. You feel drained because you consumed too much. Too much content, too much distraction, too much stimulation, and not enough silence. Your brain never gets a break. Even when you're resting, you're feeding it more. More videos and more opinions and more information. So it never resets. And slowly, this becomes your normal, low energy, low focus, low clarity. And you start blaming the wrong things. I need more discipline. I need better habits. I need to try harder. But trying harder with a drained mind doesn't work. It just makes everything worse. So what actually helps? Not more effort, less input, less noise, less distraction, less consumption. Because right now, you don't need to add anything to your life. You need to remove what's draining it. Take a moment and be honest with yourself. How much of your day is actually yours? Not influenced, not distracted, not controlled by something else. Just yours. Because that answer explains everything. And the moment you start protecting your mind, instead of constantly feeding it, something changes. You think clearer. You feel lighter. You move easier, not because life changed, but because your mind finally had space. So don't ask, why am I so tired? Ask something better. What am I consuming every day that's draining me? And start there. Because energy is not something you find, it's something you protect.